Kia ora, New Zealand travelers, this is Armand reporting on the third week of my working holiday in New Zealand. While this week was perhaps a bit less adrenaline heavy than the previous, I enjoyed it just as much. So the first thing I did is the day trip to Waiheke Island on Sunday, and there I did the 3 zip lines operated by, I believe it's called EcoZip. The instructors were very friendly and professional, and I really enjoyed the 3 zip lines. The views were amazing. I highly recommend this activity. It's definitely not as spooky as the sky jump, obviously, but yeah, it's actually a great value for money because it was one of the cheapest tours that I found on Waiheke Island, compared to all the wine tasting tours and other stuff, which I will be doing sometime in the future because I have to go back. This island was absolutely beautiful, so much so that I actually decided to stay for the night and booked an Airbnb on the spot. This is something I had not planned at all, but I had to stay for the night. So the day after that I did the cathedral track. I believe that day I walked about the first day actually on Waiheke Island. I walked about 17 kilometers, which is quite a lot for me personally. The day after that, on Monday, I went to Onetangi Beach before heading back to Auckland. It was really beautiful also. I mean, all the beaches I think in New Zealand are beautiful, but yeah, that one was also very pretty. I took some shots. The day after that, on Tuesday, I went to the Auckland Zoo and did some wildlife photography there, which is kind of new for me because I'm usually doing mostly street photography. And so yeah, I did my best to get some cool shots of those animals. Quite a lot of native birds, obviously there. And it was really nice to contemplate the wildlife that New Zealand has to offer. Beautiful. On Wednesday I went to Piha Beach on a half-day tour with I believe we were 12 passengers on the bus, and they were 2 very nice and informative guides on that tour. They took time to explain and showcase all the native plants and everything. And also we went to the Waiheke ranges and I took a few cool shots there, mostly wide-angle stuff. Landscapes are absolutely beautiful. Very good half-day tour there. On Thursday I went to the Auckland Museum and attended the ancient Greece exhibition, and also saw the huge T-Rex skeleton that is there now. Yeah, it was quite nice. And I also went to the Maori section of the museum and the Auckland history of Auckland basically hall. It was nice. I got some insight into the evolution of Auckland and the migration aspect of it. Then I bought a book on the history of New Zealand to get familiar with the history of the land I'm going to be living in for a while. Here it is. I've been told it's the best book on the history of New Zealand, so I have yet to start it because I haven't had much time yet. Can't wait to start this. It's gonna be awesome. I really love history. I think that wraps it up for this week, folks. So until next week, take care.